How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a very different video. The question is, what are the best and worst Let's Plays I've done in 2024? Well, I'm about to show y'all. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a tier list of every Let's Play I've done this year from the January to December. And I just thought this would be a really neat idea because during this past year, this is probably the most Let's Plays I have done because I've uploaded a video every single day this year, and there's only a few days left, and of course we're not going to finish Brothership before the year ends, and I'm like, you know what, let's just do something different. Let's just do a tier list of every Let's Play I've done this year of 2024. This was probably the biggest year on the channel. Let's be real, I've done lots of crazy things in this year, and I'm really excited to just do this because it's gonna feel good having this. It's gonna be good to just talk about how I felt about these games and just whether my opinions are, oh man, I had so much fun playing this, or I had a bad time playing this. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to doing this. So let's just go ahead and just get it started. Super Mario RPG is the worst. The first. I can't believe I just said worse. The first ever Let's Play I've done of 2024, and it was a really good experience because Super Mario RPG, the original game, is actually a game I didn't really enjoy too much, the very original, but when I played this remake, it's just so much better, and man, this was such a good start to the year. So I think it goes to A rank, without a doubt. It's not quite peak, but man, this remake does a whole lot of things well. And I'm glad I finally did it because it's one of the only Mario RPGs that I've never had a chance to like fully play. Like up until like the first time I played the original was literally at the end of last year, and I was just getting myself ready for the remake. I should have just kept it blind, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, Super Mario RPG is still one of the greatest, if not the greatest Mario RPG of all time. It's still yet today one of the greatest Let's Plays that I've done this year, and I'm really happy to have done it. The gameplay is fun, the music is so good, I loved all the characters with Geno and Mallow, Peach and Bowser. The game, there's so many things they did right in this remake, and I'm just glad to have done this. I might go out of order actually because I think it's better if I just do it out of order. I don't want to. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get a F rank game out of the way because there's a game I clearly dislike for sure, and it is Super Mario Kart. I did not have fun playing this game. Like, okay, Phoenix. No offense to you, Phoenix, because you having joining me for that day of gaming, it helped. Let's be real, it helped. But I was still suffering playing this game, even with. Oh my god, I don't like Super Mario Kart. No offense to y'all. I know Super Mario Kart is one of those games that is just a classic, but I do. There's so many things that I hate about this game. The controls are just bad. The item system is trash, and it's just not fun. I don't think I would ever play this game again. Mario Party. Let's do Mario Party 10. I didn't play too many Mario Party games. Actually, no, I played around 4 Mario Party games. I've almost done all of the Mario Party games. Mario Party 10, I don't know. I don't hate this game, but it could have been a lot better. Let's be real. But the mini games are solid. When I played it again, I had a much better experience. I enjoyed it more than I thought. The boards could have been a lot better. Playing with Bowser was fine. But yeah, definitely think there could have been more added to this. But, you know, as a Mario Party game, it's not the worst. There are Mario Party games that I hate more than 10. I think Mario Party 10, I think it's going to get a C rank. Mario Party 10, it's fine. It's fine. It's not good enough to be a, you know, like a good enough Mario Party game, but I think it's solid. I like playing the Bowser parties, and it's actually fun kind of playing as Bowser. Especially the Bowser challenges. Some of the side games are fun. Yeah, it's alright. Let's do a 3D Mario game. Let's just do Super Mario 64 DS. I have so many great experiences with Super Mario 64 DS. I had a lot of fun playing this game. This game rocked. It was a nail out of. It was, what is that phrase? It nailed it out of the ballpark. I don't know, but I think Super Mario 64 DS overall is getting an S rank. I loved playing 64 DS, considering Mario 64 is probably one of the greatest Mario games of all time. 64 DS, mwah! I loved playing this game. And the other characters were really solid too, with Luigi, Wario. It was kind of annoying trying to get every single star. You had to gate every single star while waiting. You know, you have to unlock the characters to get some of the stars. But man, what they did this remake, it's good. There's a Diddy Kong Racing remake for DS, but that one I don't have very interest in playing. It's not my favorite. Let's start with one of the, let's try to think of a B rank, you know? Like a game that fits for the B rank. And I think I know the perfect spot. I think this one, Mario Maker 2 Story Mode, I did this for the first day of gaming, and it was good. It was good. What they do in the story mode, it works, but I feel like it's just way too repetitive. That's the problem. But I do like the story mode. It does something, like, it's really unique having just jobs and doing some side jobs alongside from the castle. But it gets really repetitive, and I was playing way too much Mario Maker on that day, and I was kind of going crazy. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm just happy this is over. But again, Mario Maker 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, you know, for the Switch. And I had fun doing this. I don't hate the story mode, it's pretty repetitive, you know? That's all. But it's solid. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Because I don't remember much about these Mario Rabbids side games. I forgot I did these this year. I did a playthrough of Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and these games right here, The Last Spark Hunter and Rayman DLC, I didn't quite do. Like the last year's 12 days of gaming, I did the Tower of Doom. I didn't 100% it, and I have no interest to because there's a lot to do. But Last Spark Hunter and Rayman DLC are really solid DLCs. The Tower of Doom I didn't enjoy too much, but these games are really solid. I think it's, I don't know if I would have put it on an A rank. I think it's a solid B. You know, I think it's like a high B, like better than the Mario Maker 2 Story Mode. And I think the Rayman DLC is probably an A, but not as good as Mario RPG. But I think it's up there. That's all I gotta say. I don't remember too much about these games though, but I remember enjoying the crap out of them. Lots of good challenges, fair gameplay. Rayman, oh man, Rayman was so good in this game. I just couldn't really express. And of course, when Phantom had his own another song, like they did with Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, him doing another full song, I was like, oh my god, this is the best game ever. Oh man. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope is just one of the best Mario RPGs, and these two games right here, Rayman and Spark Hunter, they were so good. I can't really express how much I enjoyed Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Okay, let's do, I feel like we just need something for that D tier, and I feel like we just need something for that D tier, like it's just calling me, and I know the perfect game, Super Mario Party. Oh my god, the original Super Mario Party. I did not have fun with this game as much as I thought. The mini games were okay, that's what probably makes it a D, but man, the board games, they're just so boring. Like, they're not even fun. Like, I'm telling you, there's only 4 boards, and they're just not fun. Like, I'm not even done with the game. I still have to go back and get 4 gems. I don't know if I'm going to, but I mean, the point of the Let's Play is to have it fully completed, so I do need to come back to that game at some point, unfortunately. Okay, let's do a... I think it's time for another S rank. Um, this is gonna be probably one of my favorite games that I've done this year. It probably is my favorite of all. But man, of course, it had to be newer. No, let's actually no. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Ooh, dude, that's a tough one. You know, some of the hacks I like better. I think we're just gonna put New Super Mario Bros. Wii on an A rank. I probably did put it on an S rank the first time, but that's when I was just doing a whole bunch of Mario games. Like, I wasn't even talking much about it. This day, I'm literally giving y'all my full, like, honest opinions of how I enjoyed these Let's Plays. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I've done a playthrough of this game back in 2019 when I was still in high school. Actually 2018, when I was still in high school. That's when I wasn't even doing Elgato videos, and I did like a challenge run, which I do want to do another challenge run with another Mario game at some point, but not anytime soon. I did a challenge run, and it kind of put on a lot of stress on the game, but I came back to this game after 5 years. I got lucky playing this game on time though, because when I was just focusing on Price is Right Decades, I got sick, and I was just now recovering, and when I was playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii, that was when I was feeling much better, and I was having fun. New Super Mario Bros. Wii is awesome. Okay, now I think it's time for an S rank, and this isn't gonna surprise y'all. Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii is easily up there with it's my favorite New Super Mario Bros. Hack of all time. It's up there with newer DS. But man, like newer Super Mario Bros. Wii is my all-time favorite Mario Wii hack. I love everything about this game. I love all of the worlds, all of the unique ideas. The map is fun. Having the hammer, bro, the hammer item in this game, that is just incredible, and I love that. Okay, so this game, Super Mario Odyssey is a game that I've tried to Let's Play on my birthday of last year, and I couldn't finish it because I have a lot of stuff going on. Like Mario Wonder was coming out during the time, and I was also trying to finish Price is Right Decades. I failed to do that, and the 12 Days of Gaming was around the corner, so I couldn't finish this game. But I did finish it in like February this year, so guess it wouldn't really count as a 2024 Let's Play. But I finished it, and even though it took me a while, I had a lot of fun with this game. It's going into A rank, but I don't know about if it's better than. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey fits perfectly. It's the best A game. Everything about this game is just wonderful. Oh wait, putting it over 60 under 64 DS. Yeah, actually, I liked it. I liked the 64 64 DS a little bit better. So the price. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. The Price is Right Decades. I did this because last year, because sadly Bob Barker passed away last. Yeah, so I did Price is Right Decades at the end of. I did it like right after Bob Barker passed away, and it was such a sad day, because I'm a big fan of The Price is Right, and I wanted to do a full playthrough of this game just to remember him. And of course, I have yet to do that on that year because I had a lot of things planned. But I did manage to finish it a year later, literally exactly 1 year later after I started it. And it's fun, but I was getting really burnt out on playing this like over and over. But it's a game that I just had to do. Like I just had to do it. Oh man, it's tough to play. I think it deserves a B though, but I think it's probably like a low B. Like I think is it? Yeah, I think it deserves a low B because again, it gets pretty repetitive. But again, it's different pricing games. But meh, it's because I only get to record like one video this like all the time, and 10 minutes for just one thing, it's not a lot to put out there, and I feel like I was just being lazy with my recordings, just doing episodes of this game, not doing any fun, but I just had to get this game done, like, because I can move on to other things, and here I am, doing lots of other things. Okay, Super Mario Land. Let's do Super Mario Land next. I did this game, like, I don't remember when I did this game. I think I did, like, the summer I was doing lots of things, and it was not fun. Super Mario Land goes in the D. It's not quite suffering, you know, like F. Suffering is a very special place, okay? But yeah, Super Mario Land, it's a game I just wanted to do because it's another classic game. And it wasn't the greatest in my opinion. I mean, the reason why it's not in F rank because the music in Super Mario Land is pretty good. It's just everything besides that is just not good. Man, I didn't really like the gameplay. Well, I mean, to be fair, I was playing this on a keyboard, but you know, I'm personally not a fan of that fireball thing where it just goes diagonal and stuff. It's not my favorite. I know a lot of people might enjoy it. It's not for me though. So, you know, since we did Super Mario Land, let's do Super Mario Land 2. You know what? This game I actually liked a little bit better than Super Mario Land. Still, it doesn't really, like, give me hyped up like, oh my god, this is so good, you know? But it's good enough to be better than the original. So I think I'm going to put it on a C, but it's a high C, like the best C game. Because, again, there are a lot of more things you can do in this game. You can find secret exits. There's a new item called, like, I don't even remember. It's like a carrot where you can like flutter, and I think it's a unique idea, but it is pretty broken. It is really broken, but I think it's a very solid game. It's okay. Princess Peach Showtime is interesting because I don't hate this game. But again, I had the same problem with this as I did with Super Princess Peach, you know, which is a game I do want to replay. But Princess Peach Showtime, it's good. Like, I don't hate this game. It's good enough to be a new Peach game. But man, there was a lot of backtracking I had to do in that game, and it was pretty annoying. But I love the gameplay of all the costumes she had, you know, with the sword fighter and the Mighty Peach, the Patissier. It's unique. But man, like you saw what I had to, and I had to do every single level all over again just to find 3 ninjas, and that's pretty annoying. Like, oh man, and it was the same issue I had with Super Princess Peach, where I had to replay every level just to find like one thing, and it gets really repetitive. I don't know why, like, just playing the same levels over and over again was just a good idea. But again, I don't hate this game. I think it's good enough to be a good Peach game, but man, I don't want to put it on C. I think it's a little too cruel to put it on C, because there were great things I really enjoyed about Princess Peach. Princess Peach Showtime, actually. So I think it's gonna be on a B, but right in the middle. I think it's like better than Price is Right. Not as good as the Mario Maker 2 story mode, because again, there's just a lot of backtracking you gotta do in that game. But I think Princess Peach Showtime is a very solid game. I had definitely enjoyed it, but just going back to all the levels over again, it's just too much. Like, there's just too much to do. But I mean, what I hate about Princess Peach Showtime is that people kept saying the game is easy. It's not that easy, because there are some pretty difficult challenges. There's some gems that I couldn't even find. I had to look up guides for. It is easy enough, but it's not really easy. You still gotta like focus on some things. But I mean, I think Princess Peach Showtime is solid. Let's do Newer Summer Sun. These are some side games. These games right here, Newer Holiday Special, Newer Summer Sun, and Newer Falling Leaf, are like side games from Newer Wii, where it's like, it has a sunny aesthetic, a autumn aesthetic, and a holiday aesthetic, and I enjoyed all of these. I'm gonna go ahead and just rate these, you know, just where they should be, and honestly, they're tied all with A ranks. I'm being real with y'all. Like, I liked it better okay, and I think Newer Falling Leaf can be right in the middle. There we go, that seems just about right. Man, these newer Wii games, they're so much fun. I went back and redid them because because I didn't have a beast of a computer. I couldn't do these Mario Wii hacks like this because it kept lagging. But when I had this beast of a computer, I had even more enjoyable experience playing these games. Newer Falling Leaf I first did back in 2020. All of these 3 games, these Newer Summer Sun, Falling Leaf, and Holiday Special, I did back in 2021. Newer Falling Leaf I did with 2 friends of mine. We couldn't really get together again this year, which was a little unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? But these 3 games right here, they're must-plays. Like, they're good. But Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii is a must-play. Let's do the only non-Mario game I have, Sonic Frontiers. Oh my god, I had so much... I'm gonna get this out of the way. Sonic Forces, we all know, isn't the best game, but man, that took a turn with Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers, I had so much fun learning. The gameplay is good. Sonic, making it like an open world Sonic game and making it, like, you know, longer. Like, man, what they did with this game just so good. So you know what? S tier. I loved playing Sonic Frontiers, and I do want to play Sonic X Shadow Generations at some point. I'll do that pretty soon. Definitely sometime next year. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door is a game that I never thought would get remade. I never thought Thousand-Year Door would get remade. And I was crying when I first saw the trailer, and yet again when I played it, such a blast. Now, keep in mind, there's only one thing I do not like about Thousand-Year Door, and that is just because there's too much dialogue. But, man, everything else in this game is so perfect. I think it's gonna get an S tier. Yeah, but better than Sonic Frontiers. I loved playing Thousand-Year Door. Thousand-Year Door nailed it right out of the ballpark. Man, this was such a good game. I think it's time, y'all. There's only one more F game that I just truly dislike, and it's probably gonna be the worst one in the series. World of Light. Y'all are probably, that is a hot take, but I did not love World of Light. And man, it's way too repetitive and so annoying, and some of the fights I was raging on, and I'm just trying to force my way through this game. I just stopped it for a minute ago. I first did it in 2023, but man, I just stopped it because I wasn't enjoying it. But the main reason is that Mario Wonder was coming out, so I had to wait. So I had to set off for a side. But I came back and did it in 2024, you know, did it like an hour-long video every time. And again, I am glad I finished it, but man, my experience with World of Light, garbage. Okay, so I actually forgot to do another Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I will admit, what they do in this game is actually pretty good. Making it like a sequel to New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I actually enjoyed it a little bit more than another Super Mario Bros. Wii, but it's not as much. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Man, what they did in another Wii, absolutely fantastic. I love playing this game. There were a couple of annoying levels, but because again, I was stressing out in this game so hard because I was trying to grind this game as much as I could before I had to go on my trip to Wisconsin. But I did it, and that's all that matters. Let's do Mario Party Island Tour next. I think this is the last Mario Party game I haven't ranked. No, there is Super Mario Party Jamboree. Mario Party Island Tour, it's actually not bad. I like Mario Party Island Tour. You know what? I think it's gonna be probably, should I put it over the last Spark Hunter? Or in the middle? No, I think it's okay putting it on the highest B tier. It's good. They did great with this game. It was my first time playing it in a very long time. I played it on the Citra emulator, and because again, it was the only way I could record 3DS games. So those of y'all who don't know why I can't record 3DS games, is because I need a 3DS XL to do that. You cannot record your 3DS on your laptop with your normal 3DS. Super Mario Star Road. Oh boy, this was an amazing experience, but I had such a terrible luck with this game. During like around like star 85, I lost all of my data. The website was down on that game, so I had to move to a different website, and I couldn't do all the stars again because some of them would randomly freeze. But you know, even though I had to replay the game, I loved it. Mario Star Road was amazing. But I think, you know what? Yeah, ooh, you know what? Yeah, let's put it in the middle of S. Star Road nailed absolutely one of the best Super Mario 64 hacks, and I do want to do more in the future, so stay tuned. Super Mario Party Jamboree. Oh my god. Okay, listen. Super Mario Party Jamboree is awesome, but man, in my playthrough, I've had the worst luck with this game. I was super unlucky with lots of these boards. Man. But you know what? For a Mario Party Switch game, it was great. Mario Party, Super Mario Party Jamboree, I had a lot of fun playing. The side games are fun. The board games, for once, the board games are really good. So you know what? I think overall, Super Mario Party Jamboree is going to be on A, but I don't think it... yeah, it's definitely higher than these two right here. I think that's perfect. I have a lot of A games on right now. We have Mario vs. DK, Luigi's Mansion 2, and Brothership. So let's just do Mario vs. DK. So this game, it's the only Mario vs. DK game you can play with, like, you know, just controlling Mario, and not with while you're controlling like mini Marios throughout the whole thing. And when they announced this game, I was really excited because Mario vs. DK is like one of my favorite GBA games of all time. And again, I had a great experience playing this remake, and I think it did really well. And I think overall, again, S tier, better than Sonic Run 2. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's just about right. Ooh, you know what? I think I loved playing Star Road more than 64 DS, though. Yeah, I think I should place it right there. Yeah, so Mario vs. DK, I had a lot of fun playing. The remake was just a whole lot of fun. And Mario vs. DK, I would play again, because... listen, I do like lots of the Mario vs. DK games. There are a couple that I don't really enjoy much, but man, the original is peak Mario vs. DK. I think the Mario vs. DK series is a very underrated series. Okay, so Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I played this game, and I'm glad I played this game again, just mainly because I didn't really enjoy my first playthrough with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Mainly just because it was hurting my neck just recording with my 3DS screen. But I do think Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, it was a better experience. But again, it's not as good as some of the other Luigi's Mansion games. You know, like, I do think this is my least favorite Luigi's Mansion game. Well, I mean, in the original trilogy. Dark Moon is probably my weakest. But again, it doesn't deserve... man... I think... See, this is tough, because I really want to put it on C, but I don't really want to, because... This is a tough one. Like, I'm telling you, this is a really tough one. Oh, man. I should have prepared myself for this. But you know what? It's good. You know what? Let's put it on a high B. That seems about right. Because, again, it was much better than my original Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon playthrough. And excuse me, I still got a little bit of a cough. Alright, and the last one is the last game I haven't quite finished yet, Mario and Luigi Brothership, but I am going to be finishing pretty soon. And even though I haven't finished it, it goes into A tier. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It's probably not my favorite Mario and Luigi game, but it's good enough for a new Mario and Luigi game after like 10 years. And that's it. So yeah, there weren't too many Let's Plays that I hated this year. There was a lot of great things, lots of great games that I played. I'm glad to have played all these games. I am looking forward to seeing what 2025 has in store for us. And of course, January 1st, I am going to be starting a new Let's Play, and January 2nd, newer Super Mario Bros. DS. Why am I announcing that right now? Well, it's just because I did an update video not too long ago, a few months back, and I said I was gonna play newer DS again January 2nd. So y'all are getting a new Let's Play on January 2nd, which is newer DS. But January 1st, I am not gonna spoil it all. Brothership, we still need to finish, but we're pretty close to the end of that game, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. This was a what did y'all think of this video? I think it was a really neat idea, making it like a near the end of the year type video. Tomorrow I do have another video that's pretty different, but we will get into that tomorrow. And then of course the New Year update, you know, going all over everything. So thank y'all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. As always, peace.